After a thorough examination, I have concluded not only are you ugly, you're a schmuck.
Point. Do you ever have you get into you get into Star Wars, let's say, before you see the movies, right? Maybe the books or whatever,
Sure.
and you have this vision,
100
of what a character,
Mm-hmm.
and then you see the actor who portrays this character, and it almost makes you not like him anymore.
Yes, 100%. So it's actually funny you said it because one of the books I was talking to your wife about is it's funny because the target audience, for those who don't know, I'm reading A Court of Thorns and Roses. I know it's a book for girls. Hit at me about it.
Judgment.
It's still really good. So, but I would argue that the target audience is, young women, right? So now, like with any fan base, right? Like crazy, like even before there are movies, like if you Googled like Twilight, that's the thing about people, they're crazy, right? Like as soon as Twilight comes out, someone's like, I'm gonna draw exactly what I think he looks like, and it's like, and usually like it's pretty dope, whatever, right? But so this book I'm reading, without getting too deep into it, is A Court of Thorns and Roses, right? Long story short, young lady broke, goes hunting in the woods, kills a wolf, thinks it's a wolf. Spoiler alert, it's not. It's a shape-shifting high fairy from across the wall in this other world called Prithian, where elves and humans don't mix. And humans think elves are like these crazy, torturous, and everything over there is dangerous. Well, you find out that it's really not. It's actually pretty chill over there. Some of them are pretty powerful, right? But so when they describe these high elves, right? Like she gets saved by this high elf named Tamlin, right? And then there's this other one named Rysand, who lives in he's like the Lord of Darkness. Like there's like the night court and the day court and the summer court and the fall court. All the elves live in these courts, right? And when they describe Rysand, he's an Illyrian warrior, so he has wings like a bat, right? So when I imagine it, they're talking about he's this massive presence. He's never lost a battle. He's the Lord of the Night Court and the Court of Nightmares, right? So I envision like jacked, massive. Like remember the Gargoyles cartoon?
Yeah.
I envision like Goliath, right? And I'm looking at his fan art and he's all like, he's like an emo kid. And I'm like, that's not it, okay? That's not him, okay? He's badass, okay? He's jacked. He's probably 6'4". He has wings like the devil. Like he's covered in weird nighttime tattoos. His eyes are jet black, and in all the girls' fan art, he's like a Hollister model with his shirt open. He's got like dark hair. And he's all brooding, and I'm like, can someone make him just a shredded ogre killing machine, please? But I'm like, I know I'm not the target audience, right? So like that's all these girls are like, he's so dreamy and he's beautiful, and I'm like, make him murder everything now.
But I brought that up to say I don't know if I dug Sam Jackson as Mace Windu.
Well, it's hard with his sort of diction and delivery, right? Like,
right, because I guess I know who Sam Jackson was coming into that movie.
Right, so you're right.
He's not the.
Yeah, so you watch Snakes on a Plane.
He's not like all peace and like Jedi order.
Like and then he still talked the way he normally talks. Yeah. He didn't like throw on like a cool accent. He didn't like try to like mimic like Ewan McGregor, these other guys. He was just like, dog.
Get these motherfucking snakes off this motherfucking plane.
Yeah, so no, I get it. Yeah. The irony, though, is he's such a badass actor and wanted that part so much, and he's so cool being Sam Jackson. Not only did he get the part, he demanded a personal lightsaber, and they gave it to him. He's the only Jedi, from what I can understand, in any film to ever have a purple lightsaber.
I saw that. That's why I painted my Grievous with a purple lightsaber.
Because you wanted to be like Grievous took down Windu? I like that. That's dope. Well done. Your Grievous has what? 2 green, a blue, and a purple?
Yeah.
It's not bad. Is that bad? Killed 4 Jedi.
I'd have the perfect shade of purple, but it doesn't. What are you going to do?
I honestly, that was one thing I really liked. We're really digressing a lot.
Yes,
okay.
Yes.
We're right into it. I played Jedi Fallen Order, which I still think you should play at some point. I think you'd really enjoy it.
This is along the same lines. I can't because that dude,
the kid from Shameless.
But
in that one,
he's not a Jedi, bro.
In that one, you can pick your. I know, but if you can get past it, you really like to look at the back of his head, and you kind of link.
Well, Buddy said to play it on PC and just mod him out.
Yeah, because the game's unreal, dude. I mean, like the action, like if you want to feel like you're a Jedi, like I'm talking leveling up, weapon upgrades. You can even choose like, do you want double hander? Do you want Darth Maul style? Do you want one single with like the cross like Kylo Ren? Like you can
Oh,
You
that's
can-
sweet.
Dude, you can you can make your character like I double wielded and I made mine yellow. They were sick. They were like this kind of like dark
'Cause
golden.
We know yellow's your favorite color.
Yeah, it is. So I was a dual wielder yellow. And then the cool thing is you has like a skill tree. So you can be like if you don't want force push, you don't gotta take force push. You can take force choke. If you don't want force choke, you can take force jump. If you don't want force jump, you can take like you can it's actually got that like kind of an RPG aspect and then it does play a little bit. I think it's technically it's like a Souls-like game because it is like
Elden Ring.
Elden Ring, but not nearly as hard. But a good challenge, like actually probably probably more enjoyable because it's like that challenge level and that sort of like I gotta go back and get that guy. But a similar thing where like your like experience crystals, like if you die, you drop them on the ground and you gotta go back and get them, and if you die again, they're gone.
Yeah.
You know. So it's like that, but it's also the kind of thing where like if you're a badass, you can like kill this guy and not even get hit. And I like that too because sometimes you really do feel like you get to points where there's like a whole like thing of troopers. This guy shot a missile at you, and you just stop it in midair and throw it back. And this guy, you just throw him like certain guys, you just whip off the cliff. You're like, I'm not even fighting you. It's like off the cliff. You just shake them later. You feel like remember you played Force Unleashed. Force Unleashed was like that.
Was that the first one?
Force Unleashed was actually like at one point in time I thought it might have been canon. Force Unleashed was the one where you started off the game. You played as Darth Vader on Kashyyyk, and Darth Vader found.
Oh no, I didn't. You kept
found
talking
a
about
baby. Oh,
Yeah,
it was
no.
sick. That was such a great scene. The opening level, you play as Darth Vader and you walk through Kashyyyk and you basically kill like 250 Wookiees in the first level. There's a part where they're all coming across these little drawbridges and you take the Force and you shake the drawbridge and you just see Wookiees flying everywhere. It's so fucking funny. It's the best.
Take your word on it.
You don't want to go back and play like the PS2 version, PlayStation
Greatest
Classic?
hits. $9.99. Come get me.
You know,
I got better things to do.
like make this video.
If it was such a greatest hit, then I would have played it initially. So
That's false.
so it wasn't that great.
That is one place where I'm going to disagree with you on because I will argue that you probably would have loved it, and it's one of the better Star Wars games out there. Period. Like if you were a Star Wars fan at the time it came out, I'm shocked it missed you because it was a big deal.
I probably was a Star Wars fan when it came out.
You probably weren't. If you were, you would have played it because it was sick. At the time, it was the best. But I digress.
That's the weird thing about me is it wasn't the books and the movies that got me into all these games. It was vice versa. So when X-Wing came out, I really loved that game.
Oh, you got X-Wing the minis games. What got you into watching?
And then I started watching all the movies.
Oh wow!
Well,
that wasn't even that long.
I saw the original trilogy when I was a kid. I'm not sure, but I was a kid and I didn't.
I mean, you're an '80s kid, right?
Yeah, so I just they were cool movies, but it is what it is. I didn't keep up with it. But yeah, X-Wing got me back into it.